Richard Doty.
Richard Doty.
But I'm ready to go on. I really want to hear what Doty has to say.
In the world, here we've run straight into a disinformation agent. And I want to make sure that I've got your name, I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Is it Richard Doty? Richard,
It's even said, I think it came through Doty, that try and remember, and I'm no Doty fan either.
They said, hey, is Richard Doty involved in this? Did Richard Doty do this?
We were adamant this time that Rick Doty. Unless Rick Doty is one of the greatest novelists, writers of the 21st century, it's not him.
The Richard Doty, the first time Richard Doty calls in.
Experience with Benoit, with Doty.
Which subsequently made contact with me was AFOSI agent Richard Doty. On the question of Richard Doty and the Falcon, the Falcon might in fact be Doty.
Doty. UFO whistleblower, we got Rick.
My name is Mr. Doty. Doty.
Richard Doty.
True believer.
Doty's father was blown.
I'm Richard Doty. I'm retired special agent that had worked at Area 51.
Rick Doty works for DIA. He's always worked for them.
Special agent Doty.
I didn't say the Richard Doty.
I have good friends like Rick Doty.
Richard Doty, famous DIA liar.
Doty, I talked to Rick and...
Richard Doty.
Air Force Office of Special Investigation at Kirtland Air Force Base by an intelligence operative named Richard Doty.
Example, 1983, the proven disinformation agent, Richard Doty.
Richard Doty admittedly made up story.
Richard Doty and
with Richard Doty.
I believe it was the Falcon who turned out to be a gentleman named Richard Doty.
Richard Doty.
Go Crazy by Rick Doty, who was working for the DIA and may also be a CIA contractor.
April 9, 1983, that I was sitting in that office at Kirtland Air Force Base with Air Force Office Special Investigations Agent Richard C. Doty.
U.S. Air Force Sergeant Richard C. Doty, DOT.
Know who Rick Doty is?
Doty has told people.
Richard Doty, I think, is part of that crew.
How do you know it wasn't a Richard Doty?
Richard Doty that told lies about alien, UFO.
On the air with Greg Bishop and Richard Doty. Hi.
Or by Rick Doty.
Oh, hey, Rick Doty. Guess what? You motherfuckers know about Rick Doty is because
Doty fucking had her wrapped around a cigarette.
Doty on him.
I think I need to
Richard Doty.
And the very mysterious, very enigmatic, very controversial Richard Doty.
And Doty.
Doty meant Rick Doty.
I've gotten a corroboration from Mr. Rick Doty.
My question is for Mr. Doty.
Mr. Doty is very Doty.
Me, I'll hang out with Doty any day.
You ask Richard Doty, and I asked my wife, what would you ask Richard Doty? And she said, what keeps him up at night?
Party like a Doty party. Yo. This one's for my homie in the cell block 3. Whistleblowme, dropping truth bombs like TNT. He got the secrets, man, he got the plan. He knows what really happened out in Roswell, man. They call me Whistleblowme, locked up for my crime, but it ain't what you think. I was exposing the slime. I got the scoop on Serpo, that alien exchange. They tried to hush me up, said I was deranged. They said, yo, Whistle, why you talking this trash? But I seen the Galactic Fed and they were moving fast. Talking about peace, but they want that control. Got my tinfoil hat on tight, protecting my soul. Whistleblowme in the house, dropping cosmic rhymes. Dissing on Corbell, weaponized griff, Bob Laser, a pimp. His story just a myth, CIA, NSA. Playing games with your mind. M2 Ultra Project Stargate combined. They make you believe what they want you to see. It's all a distraction, a mental disease. MH370, man, give it a rest. If you think it vanished in a portal, you ain't passing the test. 29 palms, flares in the sky. Arthur Preston playing games, keeping up the lie. I seen files and documents locked in the vault. How they bend time and space, put reality on halt. Dimensional portals and wormholes they craft. Hidden by the government, don't make me laugh. The JFK plot, yo, it ain't no joke. The alien cabal had him go up in smoke. They tried the same on Trump, but he came out alive. Said they got him on tape with some Zeta Reticuli vibes. They think I'm crazy, they think I'm mad, but I seen them things that'll make you real sad. From Area 51 to the dark side of the moon, I'm dropping this knowledge, gonna make you swoon. Ironic, satirical, self-deprecate the game. I'm just a prisoner, but my rhymes bring the flame. I laugh at myself, yeah, I know how it sounds. Talking about aliens like I'm deep underground. But yo, I ain't alone, there's believers out there who know the truth hides in plain sight everywhere. They think I'm locked up, but I'm flying so free. With every word I spit, I'm just planting a seed. Whistleblower in the house, dropping cosmic rhymes. Talking UFOs, they say I'm out of my mind. From Roswell to the moon, I'm breaking all the news. Alien cabal, they don't want me to choose. So listen up, world, while while I'm doing my time. I'm still spitting these truths in every single line. The secrets are out there, you just gotta believe. And Whistleblowme's here to help you all see. Someday this circus gonna come to an end. Truth gonna surface and I'll be free again. Till then I'll keep spilling behind these prison bars. Whistleblower reppin', telling truth to the stars.
Up in the air for Daddy Doty.
Whistleblowme here. Shout out Big Tony, big homie. The idols you bitches need in your life. Listen up. UFO Twitter, but it's more like a trip. Tinfoil tight, watch them lose their grip. Running in circles, always screaming disclose, but couldn't see truth if it hit them in the nose. Self-diagnosed prophets and narcotics, they pop. Paranoid field got them, missing the plot. Yelling at skeps like they running a show, but can't handle facts. Reality's low. Arizona saw a chandelier shine, thought it was mothership time. Broke their minds like, yo, it's divine, but these haters don't care. They just wanting to fight, feeding their bias, lurking all night. Whistleblowme giving it to you straight. No need to instigate, catalyzing the hate, sealing your fate. What you think this is, bitch? See Corbell if you looking for a date. Real world's knocking, but they stay in a cell. Lost in conspiracies, paranoid as hell. They say disclose, but what they don't see. Truth too heavy for their fragile beliefs. Look, it's all confirmation, no investigation. Echo chamber vibes, age of danger. Get some discernment, quit the madness and flailing. If disclosure drop now, they still be wailing. Twitter kings, egos out for a flex. Throwing insults while they drown in complex. Egomaniacs in a narcotic daze, thinking they deep, just lost in a haze. Going at the skips like it's them that's a threat, but truth a mirror that they haven't faced yet. Addiction, delusion, all they hold tight. Dismissing reality, blind to the light. Real world's knocking, but they stay in a cell. Lost in conspiracies, paranoid as hell. They say disclose, but what they don't see. Truth too heavy for their fragile beliefs. Look, if you saw the truth, they wouldn't know what to do. So deep in denial, don't know what's true. Living off rumors, claiming they're woke. Spinning theories while they blow and smoke. Talk as waves in a digital pond. Worshipping hype with no facts to bond. This groupthink team should chained to a lie. Ego inflated as ruins pass by. Steps about the bubble, see the world raw. Face real life and admit you're flawed. This UFO ride got y'all looking dumb. You say you're searching, but y'all just run. Real world's knocking, but they stay in a cell. Lost in conspiracies, paranoid as hell. They say disclose, but what they don't see. Truth too heavy for their fragile beliefs. So keep playing games, keep shouting at screens. Living a nightmare far from your dreams. Till you're ready for real, you'll just be stuck in that toxic cycle. Out of sight, out of luck.
Where's my mind? Where's my mind? Where's my mind? Way out in the water, sea swimming. I was swimming in the Caribbean. Animals are hiding behind a rock, except the little fish. Bump into the swings, trying to talk to me. Say, wait, where is my mind? Where's my mind? Where's my mind? Way out in the water, sea swimming. It's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up, it's there.
You've got to press it on you. You've just been thinking that's what you do, baby. Hold it down there. Jump with them all and move it. Jump back and forth and feel like you were there yourself. Work it out. Never did no harm, never did no harm. It's there. It's coming up, it's coming up.
UFOs aren't real. It's all lies. All the people are lying.
Doesn't mean UFOs aren't real, dude. Just because that guy fucked up.
Because the UFO stuff is extremely stupid and UFOs aren't real. Like, UFOs are real. There are certain things in the air that we don't know what they are.
Up on PSYOP. PSYOPocracy. It's a PSYOP, not a PSYOP.
This is a PSYOP.
It's a psyop. It's a psyop. It's a psyop. It's a psyop. It's a psyop. It's a psyop. It's a psyop. It's a psyop. It's a psyop. It's a psyop. It's a psyop. It's a psyop. It's a psyop. It's a psyop.
It's a psyop. It's a psyop.
It's a psyop.
It's a PSYOP.
It's a psyop.
It's a PSYOP.
It's a psyop.
It's a PSYOP. The entire thing is psychological operation.
It's a psyop.
It's a psyop.
It's a psyop.
It's a psyop.
It's a psyop. It's a giant ass psyop to delegitimize truth wherever it can be found.
It's a psyop.
It's a PSYOP.
Fair. It's a psyop. It's a psyop.
It's a PSYOP. They're not aliens. It's a PSYOP. It's a scam.
It's a psyop. All of it's a psyop.
Personally, think it's not just PSYOP, but a PSYOP within PSYOP.
It's a PSYOP.
Maybe it's a psyop, but it's a psyop. It's a total psyop because it's a psyop.
It's all a psyop. It's all a psyop operation.
It's a serious.
It's a total psyop.
All a psyop because it's a psyop.
It's a massive psyop. Look, it's a psyop. How many?
Such a PSYOP.
This is it's a psyop.
The CIA psyop. It's a big psyop.
It's a psyop.
It's a psyop, man. It's a psyop.
You've been the PSYOP.
It's a Pentagon PSYOP.
It's a wheelchair psyop. It's a psyop, right?
It's obviously a psyop.
It's a global PSYOP. It's a psychological operation.
It's a psyop war.
It's a psyop.
Is it better to forget what doesn't happen to me? Even though you say what's on your mind. Backed by information over blacked out line. I feel like I might know. I feel like I might know. I feel like I might know that we might be alone. I feel like I might know.
Shout out Big Tony, Big Homie, the heroes we need. Fuck Arthur Preston, weak ass bitch. Yeah. This one's for the instigators, the haters, the ones who stir the pot but can't take the heat. You know who you are. Yeah. You people on UFO Twitter always causing a drama, stirring up the pot while you hide in pajamas. Keyboard warrior, UFO Twitter terror, acting like you tough but you ain't got no flair. You're just a provocateur spreading all that disinfo. Manipulate the narrative, keeping it simple. Divide and conquer, that's your daily routine. But we're onto your games, yeah, we see what you mean. Calling yourself a leader, but you lead with lies. Got your followers fooled, but I see your disguise. You thrive on the conflict, you love to incite, but when it comes to real talk, you never show up to fight. Mr. Instigator, you ain't leading no truth, just a puppet master pulling strings from the booth. Provocateurs in new ufology, all y'all are whack, spreading hate and division, ain't no turning back. You claim to know the secrets, the hidden files, but all you got is gossip, empty miles. You speak of aliens, conspiracies and war, but you're just a mouthpiece, we know the score. Building walls with your words, fencing off the real. You got your minions confused, don't know how to feel. You thrive in the chaos, you bask in the mess, but we're here to expose you, nothing more, nothing less. You put people against people, tribe against tribe, while you sit back and watch, enjoying the vibe. But when the truth comes out, and it always does, you'll be left in the dust just because. Mr. Instigator, you ain't leading no truth, just a puppet master pulling strings from the booth. Provocateurs in new ufology, all y'all are whack, spreading hate and division, ain't no turning back. Mr. Instigator, you ain't leading no truth.
Block is kinda lit, I'm really from the mud, G. Highest IQ far as the eye can see. Do it with no ill will, dropping truth till you've had your fill. If it wasn't for y'all haters, I'd never done it. Let that sink in for a minute. Galactic News Network here with the king, deep probe investigating all these skeptics. Me and Lady Tron should be on that list, oh let's go. Don't need no provenance, got that pure Peruvian. Aliens just intergalactic junkies. Oh Maria, you're the only woman I need. Proof of life from ancient sands, only ones who truly understand. Fighting debunkers, fighting for truth. Nazca mommies will prove it to you. All the skeptics in UFO Twitter can't dim the shine of a star that's litter. In the land where shadows dance, ancient stone. Oh, Maria, we both know my son told the truth. All these fakers act to sell couth. Proof of life in the peer review. If you don't understand, then I guess I am through. White light, white light. Alcohol, alcohol, white light. White light, white light. Alcohol, alcohol, white light. White light, white light. Alcohol, alcohol, white light. White light, white light. Open a gas, been awake, almost died alone. White light, white light. White light. If I couldn't break out a line, I'm doing fine. White light. She was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach, so she ran away in her sleep and dreamed of paradise, 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 paradise. Every time she closed her eyes, she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach, and the bullets catching her teeth. Life goes on, it gets so heavy, the wheel breaks the butterfly. Every tear a waterfall in the night, the stormy night. She closed her eyes. In the night, the stormy night, away she flies. Dream of paradise, paradise, paradise. She dream of paradise, paradise, paradise.
DJ Doty in the
Your motherfucking hands up in the air for Daddy Doty. Doty.
That's a big dick energy,
Yeah.
yes?
Yeah, gotta be.
Yes, Logan.
No, but I'm just saying here that the NHI is bringing us all together. I'm just gonna throw this out there right now. None of this happened by accident. We are all here together because they want us to, for whatever reason. So everybody needs to start preparing. Get those disaster recovery preparedness kits ready for whatever is gonna happen. If you thought that shooting was a big deal yesterday, you have not fucking seen shit.
Listen here. Let me state the facts. I was hosting a space, not a co-host, not anything else. I was removed from my very own space, so I'm running for hours.
Of course you don't. And I wanted to say,
Oh, I wasn't expecting that, so thank you. And that fart came out of my ass because I was booty popping so hard.
That the government is capable of, in your brain, putting thoughts that are yours and horrible things and wanting to do violent acts against people and shit, you know?
Listen, women are love. Okay, we're not gonna objectify women. Women are love, all of it. You know, the boobies are in the shape of a heart when they squeeze them. That's love. Their shape, they got the bottle shape, which when you cut it in half, is like two hearts upside down and shit. So it's all love. Women are love.
Yeah, so here's what happens. We go to this lesbian bar, right? We have a time of our lives, and we close down the place. And then she wants to still hang out there for a little while, and I told her, I want to go to the adult bookstore and get a couple of hot lesbian tapes that we can watch together. So that's what I did. I went to the lesbian. It was like 2:30 in the morning. And
you're a
by
fucking
the way,
legend, Larry.
I think I know where we're going here.
And by the way, that store is like right, I can go through neighborhood streets to get there. So I wasn't even on any major streets. So I'm coming back from the store. I've got the tapes in my front seat, but I've also got an 8-ball of crystal meth in my fucking car. And I'm not even thinking, right? And I must have just scored it that night. I had a whole 8-ball. So and that would have put me in jail for sure. And I had never ever been arrested for anything. And so I'm coming back from the adult bookstore, and my hair, I got really long hair, and I've got a Toyota Super Turbo, which is a hot rod car. Right, and I got long hair. The guy pulls me over. Okay, what happens is stupid. I'm in the residential area, right? I'm just driving at normal speed, but I see a car behind me, and I get paranoid, right? Because I'm thinking it's a cop, and sure enough, it does look like a cop. And then I look ahead.
Run, Larry, run! That's what your mind was thinking. Run.
I look ahead, and there's a street light, a stoplight, right? And it's red. And so I stop, and then I think, okay, you've stopped, now go, before he thinks there's something weird. So I go right through the fucking red light. Like, that's what you're supposed to do, right? Because I had made a mistake because I was so paranoid. And so he pulled me over. And now I'm thinking, I've got an 8-ball in my fucking car. I've got an 8-ball in my fucking car. Oh my God. And so he pulls me over, and he's like, I roll down my window. Thank God I had not been drinking, right? And I'm immediately thinking to myself, I gotta impress on him that I'm not drinking, that I didn't make that mistake because I was drinking. That might get me off. So he, you know why I pulled you over? Yes, sir. Yes, it was stupid. I explained it to him, and then he goes, license and registration, so I give that to him. And then he asked me where I've been.
You're still dressed as a woman, right? Correct?
Oh no, I was just pretty normal. I still had probably a little bit of makeup on, but I don't think maybe not. I don't remember thinking about makeup, so maybe not. But anyway, he goes, so where are you coming from at this time of night? And I said, well, tell you the truth, I'm coming from the adult bookstore. And immediately I could see that he had an attitude about that. And then he starts writing me up for the ticket, and he goes, I was waiting for him to pull me out of the car, start searching the car, but instead he starts writing up the ticket. And he goes, do you have a pen? And I said, well, yeah, I do.
It's right under the crystal meth.
You want to hit it? Don't you have one, officer? And He goes, yeah, I do, sir, but I'd prefer to use yours knowing where you just came from. I said, okay. And then all these thoughts are going through my head like, okay, this guy's freaked out that I just came from an adult bookstore. That means he's probably, does that mean he's going to search me, or does that mean I'm probably safe because he's like preoccupied with how disgusting I am and where I'm coming from and everything. And sure enough, that was the case. He did not search my car. He did not ask me to get out. My life was saved. So I get home into my apartment. I'm fucking shaking. I got my 8-ball. I'm safe. I'm shaking just thinking about it. Knock on the door. My wife, my girlfriend at the time, shows up at the door as promised, because she was going to hang out at the bar for a while yet, the closed bar, and because she knew the owners and stuff. So she shows up in my apartment at about 3:30, and she tells me that she just got stopped by the police. And I don't know if it was the same guy or not, but she had blown right through a stop sign, not a stop light, but a stop sign. And she got stopped by the police. And so, but she was okay. She was not too flustered, and she didn't have anything on her, so she wasn't really that worried. But I told her what happened to me, and then I guess the rest of the night was hot sex and a lot of crank, and forgive me for that was the part you all wanted to hear, but I'm not going to tell you that.
That's a big dick energy,
Yeah.
you guys?
Yeah, gotta be.
Yes, Logan.
No, but I'm just saying here, the NHI is bringing us all together. I'm just going to throw this out there right now. None of this happened by accident. We are all here together because they want us to, for whatever reason. So everybody needs to start preparing. Get those disaster recovery preparedness kits ready for whatever is going to happen. If you thought that shooting was a big deal yesterday, you had not fucking seen shit.
Listen here. Let me state the facts. I was hosting a space, not a co-host, not anything else. I was removed from my very own space, so I'm running for hours.
Of course you don't.
And I wanted to say,
oh, I wasn't expecting that, so thank you. And that fart came out of my ass because I was booty popping so hard.
That's the story, right? Rick Doty drove that guy crazy. That was the story that I brainwashed him. I fed him chemicals.